Did you know? With around 2.1 million Mennonites worldwide, this community has adapted to life across different continents while maintaining a distinctive approach to health and healing. Their unique practices reflect a blend of religious devotion, historical resilience, and an understanding of both traditional and modern healthcare. The Mennonite story is not just one of survival, but of preserving and cultivating health within a framework of humility, faith, and commitment to community. To fully understand how Mennonites approach health, we must look back to the early 16th century. This was a time of intense religious reformation across Europe. Out of the turbulence emerged a group known as the Anabaptists, who believed in adult baptism, a radical stance that set them apart from mainstream Christianity. Named after their influential leader, Menno Simons, the Mennonites took on a unique identity within the Anabaptist movement, grounded in pacifism, community, and simplicity. Over the years, Mennonites developed a set of health practices that reflected these values, creating an approach that prioritized both physical well-being and spiritual health. One of the clearest distinctions between the two groups is their use of technology. Mennonites have adopted a more flexible stance, embracing certain technologies that they believe will improve their quality of life. This extends to healthcare, where Mennonites are more likely to seek medical attention, use pharmaceuticals, and participate in preventative health screenings. The Amish, however, often avoid modern technology, preferring home remedies, herbal medicine, and a higher reliance on midwives and natural birthing methods. Diet also plays a significant role in health differences between Mennonites and Amish. Mennonites tend to have a more varied diet, which often includes both traditional foods and commercially available options, especially in urban settings. Amish diets can vary significantly by community, but often rely heavily on farm-produced and home-prepared foods, which may include more animal fats and carbohydrates. While both groups avoid highly processed foods, the differences in their diets reflect their unique interpretations of simplicity and self-sufficiency. When it comes to mental health, Mennonites are increasingly open to acknowledging and addressing mental health challenges, a relatively recent shift within the community. While some older generations may still view mental health issues with a degree of skepticism, younger Mennonites and church leaders have become more accepting of counseling services and mental health support. This acceptance aligns with the broader trend of destigmatizing mental health issues in society. The Amish, conversely, are generally more reserved regarding mental health care. They tend to view mental health issues as matters best resolved within the family or church, avoiding external counseling in favor of community support. A defining feature of Mennonite health practices is their commitment to communal care. Mennonites believe strongly in supporting one another through times of illness or hardship. This communal support manifests in various ways, from assisting with daily chores to providing meals and companionship for those who are ill. Mennonite communities also organize collective efforts to help cover medical expenses for members who are in need, creating a type of informal health insurance. These practices strengthen bonds within the community and provide practical assistance to those facing health challenges. The Amish share this commitment to mutual aid, but tend to operate within a more closed circle, with limited engagement with external medical facilities. When serious illnesses or injuries arise, Amish families may seek medical treatment, but will rely on traditional healing methods whenever possible. Amish families are also known to share resources within their districts to cover medical expenses, illustrating a strong sense of collective responsibility. In general, Mennonites approach modern medicine pragmatically, believing it can be an extension of God's provision. Many Mennonites value access to health care and do not view medical interventions as contradictory to their faith. They seek medical care for acute and chronic conditions alike and participate in vaccination programs, understanding these as preventative measures that can benefit not just the individual, but the community as a whole. This perspective has led many Mennonite communities to work closely with healthcare providers, especially in regions where Mennonites have integrated into urban settings. However, this adaptability is balanced by a commitment to traditional practices. Many Mennonite families continue to use home remedies that have been passed down through generations. Herbal treatments for digestive health, headaches, and minor injuries are common, with remedies often incorporating plants and herbs such as echinacea, peppermint, and chamomile. These natural treatments are seen not as alternatives to modern medicine, but as complementary practices that reflect a trust in the healing properties of nature. Mennonite healthcare workers often play a unique role within their communities, bridging the gap between traditional beliefs and modern medical practices. As licensed professionals, they can offer medical knowledge grounded in both scientific and faith-based perspectives, which helps community members feel more comfortable with certain medical interventions. This balance allows Mennonites to benefit from advancements in healthcare without feeling that they have compromised their values. Given their spread across continents, Mennonite communities adapt their health practices based on local resources, climates, and health risks. In North America, Mennonites have relatively easy access to healthcare facilities, allowing them to incorporate hospital-based treatments and medical screenings into their health practices. Many North American Mennonite communities also participate in regular health education programs that provide information on disease prevention, nutrition, and mental health. These resources allow them to maintain good health and adapt to common health issues in urbanized societies, such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes. In South America, particularly in Paraguay and Bolivia, Mennonite communities face different health challenges, including tropical diseases and limited access to medical facilities. These communities rely heavily on locally available remedies and community-organized healthcare solutions. For example, they might use medicinal plants specific to the region to treat fevers or infections and rely on traditional healing methods alongside whatever modern medical resources are available. The use of midwives is especially common in these areas, reflecting the community's emphasis on local, accessible forms of care. In Asia and Africa, where Mennonite communities are smaller, healthcare practices often depend on the resources of the surrounding area. Mennonite missions and charitable organizations in these regions frequently address healthcare disparities, offering medical services and health education. This work not only serves the Mennonite community, but also extends to local populations, reflecting the Mennonite commitment to service and compassion. In regions where healthcare systems are less developed, Mennonite groups often establish clinics, train local healthcare providers, and advocate for public health initiatives. Education plays a crucial role in shaping Mennonite health practices. Mennonite communities that prioritize higher education often encourage their youth to pursue careers in healthcare, including nursing, medicine, and allied health professions. This educational emphasis creates a network of Mennonite healthcare professionals who can provide culturally sensitive care within their communities. Additionally, these individuals often become trusted sources of information, helping to bridge any gaps between traditional beliefs and modern medical practices. In contrast, Amish communities typically limit formal education to the 8th grade, focusing on practical skills necessary for farming and domestic life. This limited education impacts the Amish approach to health by shaping a worldview that values self-sufficiency and skepticism of scientific explanations. As a result, Amish communities may be less open to medical advancements and more reliant on traditional remedies. However, even within Amish communities, exceptions exist. Some individuals pursue further education and may eventually serve as liaisons, helping their communities navigate interactions with healthcare providers. One distinctive aspect of Mennonite health practices is their commitment to global outreach through organizations like the Mennonite Central Committee, also known as MCC. Founded in 1920, the MCC operates in over 50 countries, providing humanitarian aid and healthcare services to underserved populations. MCC programs focus on improving health conditions in regions affected by poverty, conflict, and natural disasters, offering services such as maternal and child health programs, nutrition education, and clean water initiatives. Through this work, Mennonites extend their values of compassion, service, and justice beyond their immediate communities. This global outreach is an extension of Mennonite beliefs about the importance of social responsibility. For many Mennonites, serving others is a way to express faith and demonstrate God's love through action. MCC workers are often healthcare professionals who use their training to address health disparities in vulnerable populations. This outreach effort not only provides critical resources to those in need, but also reinforces the Mennonite commitment to holistic health, which includes caring for the well-being of others. Mennonite health practices offer a profound model of resilience, adaptability, and compassion. Their journey through centuries and continents has shaped a distinctive approach to health that integrates faith, community, tradition, and modern knowledge. The Mennonite emphasis on mutual aid, simplicity, and preventive care illustrates a timeless approach that values both the individual and the collective well-being. As Mennonites continue to navigate the balance between tradition and progress, their health practices remain a powerful testament to the role of culture and faith in shaping wellness.